Heather, since you did that Mighty Sip, is this the finally the follow-up to that?
I don't even know what. I think I got cut down to like one word. I worked on it for so long, and then I really think, and I don't even think I heard that one word. I don't even know what it ended up being.
What's the Mighty Sip? Get all shy about it. Take off your clothes.
I think it turned into Freaknik the musical.
That was which you were also involved in too.
I mean, I think that was sort of where it evolved and ended after that.
So the title sounds like Tennessee Williams, but the sizzle reel looks like Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. So which is it exactly?
I would say it's both. Except for I don't know. I don't reference it.
Something about Charlotte's Web and.
I would say this show defies all genres. I think Hershey Holler is going to become the title of what this is. They're like, oh, is that like a Hershey Holler kind of thing? Is it going to be crazy and twisted and pushing boundaries and unique and groundbreaking? Yeah. Or no, it's not that good. Too bad.
What are some of your guys' favorite miniseries of all time?
Yes.
Scared the shit out of me.
Me too. And when they ate the mice, I was like...
No, the original from the 80s.
I remember, no, but I guess it was...
Oh, it was first a miniseries, and then it became the TV show with just like a skeleton crew from the miniseries.
Lonesome Dove. Robert Duvall. That's a great miniseries.
What about
Thornbirds?
I did watch some.
I really liked
That was my sister's favorite.
I read the
it
books.
was very titillating.
Just
I knew right when you said, I'm like, Thornbirds, yes.
Just TH and you knew.
This is somewhat unusual. This is the first mini-series for
I
Adult
think it
Swim.
is, yeah, which is super, to me it's a perfect way to do it. I mean, miniseries. I think that was...
What makes this particular story suited for that?
I think you need to stay with these people. Like, I think you need to get... I don't know that one viewing and then separate it with some days. I think you need to, like, immerse yourself to kind of really be able to smell them and hear them and kind of decipher what's going on.
there's a lot going on in the show. There's storylines on top of story. Everybody has backstories. This is one show where you get your character and you can ask them like what type of blood does she have when she bleeds, and like they know, like they've got like Bibles on top of Bibles for everything. And I think one viewing too isn't enough to catch everything that's layered in there. So, and everything has a cliffhanger too. If we want to like see the next one, and 15 minutes isn't very long.
Now you talked about things having cliffhangers and a lot of intricate detail. TV shows like Lost, for example, have very much that, and large fan followings on the internet. You think this is geared towards that crowd on Adult Swim?
Yeah, I think.
Crowd on Adult Swim?
Yeah. I think we'll get the Lost crowd. I think we'll get the 2.5 Men crowd. I think we'll get mainly the 2.5 Men crowd, because that's everybody in America. So.
Although there is
film quality to it, and I think that to me that I think people that are into that kind of genre will be into this personally, because it's gory and it's over the top. In parts, I feel like it is scary.
Parts of the group that we're part of appreciate, of course, the comedy of horror. Could you talk a little bit about like the funny in the show a little bit more?
Well, it's like there's some parts where you're like, Kristen had mentioned before when she was hanging herself in the first episode, which is like it's funny. It's also really gruesome, and she's really choking and dying, and you're laughing at this. It's like, she's dying. I'm coming, Daddy, and because you release when you're dying, and it's still kind of funny, but it's pretty gross.
Pretty dark humor.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
A lot of it's dark humor. A lot of it's like you're laughing and you almost catch yourself and you're thinking about why you're laughing. There's a ton of laughing at people's. It's hitting somebody in the face is usually pretty funny. There's an aspect of that's pretty funny. Like also like you're laughing at a lot of people's real misery.
I've been a big fan of Adult Swim since the beginning when it first started on Cartoon Network. I feel you guys are definitely pushing the extreme with the show of what Adult Swim is. Where do you see the channel, the station going in the future? Do you feel that you're at the ground level of something bigger?
I mean, that's not for us to decide.
Yeah, we will start our own network.
You're definitely pushing it, so...
No,
We
but I
have
think
this show
Adult Swim
pushes
is.
it.
I mean, they're not stupid. They know they need to evolve as quick as their audience. And
Yeah.
I think they're willing to take some risks, which I think is kind of a breath of fresh air because a lot of people will stick to the same old formula until it gets watered down and terrible. Whereas Adult Swim, I think they think it's funny. They'll put it on.
Couldn't agree more.
And I think one thing.
Go ahead.
One thing watching PFFR work is they it's tough because they're they are pushing it and every time they're directing they're also trying to think if they can get it past the censors, so it's almost more of them playing with words, twisting it, hiding this, doing that to get their vision out there without it getting banned.
Wonderful.
Did you do a pilot for this, or was this just a go for 6 episodes?
It was go for 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you aware of that? Did you think it was just
probably a
going?
good thing that there wasn't a pilot. This is where we're going.
Yeah,
with it.
I don't know. I mean, they would have to speak for themselves, but I feel like PFFR has a really good relationship with Adult Swim. They trust them that much.
Without giving away too much about the end, it's obvious this has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Could you see something maybe this being extrapolated later? Or is it pretty much okay? This is it. This is what we got.
They left themselves a million outs.
Really?
They could go a million.
Okay.
Million outs. A million.
Hershey Holler Christmas special in a year or something.
But that would be. They could do that.
And I could I know this is the kind of thing that would be, or Hershey Holler Arbor Day special. Who knows?
I see you pitch that.
I might. So there's definitely room
Because there's no boundaries. I mean, in the Holler, everything's set up that there are no boundaries. I mean,
It's
death is not a boundary.
People die and come back.
People can explode people with their brains. So
That's the main family, and just all my children.
I think that
Dallas
the strange thing is that it's not a large cast, but there's a million things happening. And so it's kind of, I would imagine for them, kind of like a choose your own adventure. Where do you want to bring it today? Let's go down this path.
turn to page 23.
Well, because things happen in the later episodes. Things happen in the past that are happening in the future. How's that?
Blew my mind.
Do you find it
You're freaking me out, man.
performing or acting, knowing things that are going to happen in the future, them actually telling you the overall arc of your character?
No, it's just do the scene. There's
Just kind of fighting.
how do I
Make
act
sense of
this?
it. You're just there's no way that you can kind of get into that whole arena of what you're doing.
I
think it would be so
just
scary.
know that Hershey is so angry all the time, and she's really fun to play, and I just give a dose of that in every scene. But we're doing crazy things in the scene. We've got, I don't know.
Is there any genre that's not covered in this? I haven't seen it yet. So just watching the previews, I go, no, it's now there's horror, now there's sci-fi. It's It's crazy.
Country westerns and country westerns.
Oh yeah, it is
Yeah.
Western.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not going for. I don't feel like it's going for that to cover anything up there. I mean, they're going for everything. Whatever comes up, like Leo was saying earlier, like whatever, their minds are just working. Like they get an idea, and then this will work, and then they go for it. They are always cutting. They're on the cutting edge. They're gonna keep pushing these ideas and these themes that are that people wouldn't even touch.
Yeah, it's kind of like a what do you got attitude. Like, what do you got?
Do they come to you often for what do you got based upon what your characters are, what you bring to the table? Or
No,
rarely?
They were ready to go.
Above, basically.
Yeah.
I think that's how we all kind of like putting it together. Who the cast was going to be. I think they already kind of knew what they wanted out of each person, and so you just kind of show up and just completely go for it. And there's not a lot of consulting with them.
This would be a hilarious moment in my head because I was just thinking, like, now John, I'm thinking
There's not.
the
There's
sheriff
not.
would kind of be doing this.
It must take a lot of trust of the creators and everything. So, yeah.
Did you shoot this in New York or Los Angeles? Or
Here.
here in New York, and given the type of budgets that Adult Swim has, what was the shooting experience like?
Ghetto.
There wasn't any like dressing rooms. There's sort of a common area.
Yeah, there's a common area.
For everyone to get their makeup and hair done. I liked it though. Me too. Yeah, we all got to chit chat all day long.
Like sounds like theater.
Yeah.
It was very theater. It was like a
Sounds
green
just
room.
like theater.
There was a lot of the like. There's just so much makeup involved. Like nothing really is done in post other than like there's a few things, but so there was a lot of time spent in like the makeup chair and getting. Like she was saying she's pregnant for how many years? So belly, she's
7 years.
I get pregnant in a different way, and but it was all other people creating it, and so there was just a really neat community of people that did their job really well, I think.
And the lunch was good.
Oh,
The lunches were always healthy.
Some of the best catering.
Yeah.
that's Adult Swim.
Whatever the budget was, they hired. I loved the lunch.
Keep your actors well fed; they'll be happy.
Your character is so over the top and crazy in this. Is it fun for you to play this kind of role?
Yeah.
We haven't seen that from you.
I had the best time. I mean, my favorite note would be, that was great. Can you be even bigger? Like, what a gift for an actress to get to be like so big. Yeah, it was really fun. I love being. She's disgusting. I mean, there's things about her that really gross me out. So it's fun to get it aired out.
So, how scary was Patton's hair on the set?
Hair? Oh, when he came out of the cave.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad.
But he wore it for a long time.
Yeah, he
he
did.
was in that outfit for a while.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, how hot was it?
Well, he was only wearing
Yeah, he only had a
Oh
mark.
yeah. So I guess it's kind of.
Yeah.
that's definitely a better
David
question
Trust.
for him.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
game.
sure he has some real insight.
Yeah.
There's the visual.
Have you guys been out onto the floor yet?
We just in coming in, it was like it just felt so terrifying.
It is.
Because it's just I didn't want to get separated from anybody because I was so concerned about getting along. But that was I want to go back just for a little bit. Not very long.
Get a line. Get like a rope.
I'm tethered to something.
Yeah.
Kristen, you look terrified about the thought of that.
Oh, I love Comic-Con. I've been to the one in San Diego twice, and I just think this is. I'll go every time I'm invited because it's like everybody here is fans of the things that I make, you know, and it's like so special. And you know, it's like, who's watching this? And then you're like, oh, you guys, yay! Great. And it's really fun.
So you've gotten some great response then from people at the con when you're talking about the show.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't seen the show yet, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe next year they'll be like, you really pushed it too far, you know, or they'll be big fans. We'll see. That's what's fun about it. It's a gamble, which I like. I have to wrap up.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, you guys.
So much.
Thank you.
You guys